again, everyone. Welcome to the Options Mentor. Did we have a crazy week or what? Here, I'm going to bring up a chart right off the bat. This was something. We had this huge run up. Look at the first part of March, or April, rather. Bam, 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 all the way down. And then we got happy this week, even with some hot inflation numbers that were causing problems. Actually, there was nothing all week that would really, make you be bullish, except I guess maybe the Microsoft earnings, which were pretty good. But everything else, inflation looking like it's still staying hot. Of course, that's supposed to mean the Fed won't cut rates. So the market's still on edge about that. And in fact, this Wednesday at 2 Eastern, we will have a Fed announcement about rates. Now, no one expects them to, raise or lower rates. But it'll all be about whatever comments they make. They usually issue a statement with it. And then 30 minutes after that, there will be a press conference with the Fed chair, Chairman Powell. And then sometimes things can come out of that. They ask questions, and we'll have to see how that all affects things. I think it could have some effect on the market. I don't look for it to be huge, though, unless there's some big change or it really slips up or something. It'll probably just be more of the same. So leading into it, I think there'll be some tension. But after that announcement's out, it'll make whatever move it's going to make, up or down. I don't think there'll be big ones, but we'll see what happens. Either way, we can be prepared with the trade I'm going to show you here. So this is a double diagonal, or what I call a double long diagonal, because I buy the longs closer to where we're trading instead of selling the shorts closer. So in this instance, I used the close on Friday, which was basically 5,100. And I went up 30 points and bought a long call. 5 points higher, I sold a short call. And then I went down about 40 points and I bought a long put and I sold a short put a little lower. You say, Mark, I think I've seen these before. Isn't that a little further away? Yes, it is, because we are going to use the week after the Fed announcement. We're not going to use this Friday. We're going to use a week from Friday. And this can just give us a little bit more room. But if you look at it, let's look at the expected move by Wednesday, May 1st. Expected move here, plus or minus 60 bucks, is kind of what the market makers are thinking. Now, they can be wrong. Just keep that in mind. But if we went up 60 points from here, you're in great shape. What if I went down 60 points? Still in great shape. So this trade gives you a lot of room. You can stay within the expected move and maybe even go a little beyond, and this trade can still be profitable. Now, it would cost you, as I'm looking here at it, with the market is closed, but probably between $1,000 and $1,100, most likely to put this trade on. Could be a little more by tomorrow. But if you wait until later in the day tomorrow, put something like this on from wherever we're trading, maybe going up 30, down 40. You could try different widths if you like. But this is one I think looks really pretty good and just gives us great chances, no matter what the market decides to do, even if it's a really extreme move. So, I mean, we're basically within, this is 2 standards of deviation. If you look at this light colored box, you can see here to here. 2 standards is a pretty good move, right? What is it, 96 or 8% of the time that won't happen, right? But we'll stay within this. So you're also within that, and that's, by the way, for Thursday. So plenty of room here, and I think that this makes a lot of sense. If you want to have a trade on going into this, and you want to have some positive theta, which is, I think it's the way to go. As always, I'm looking to get maybe 8 or 10% of what I paid for it. If I paid $1,000, then that'd be around $100. And you might want it per contract, and you might want to add in for your fees. So maybe go for $105, $110 a contract, however you want to play it. But I think this looks really good. I think it's an interesting and very, I'd say a high percentage play to be able to get through the Fed announcement and this week in general. Nothing's ever perfect, but what we try to do is put the most things in our favor. And I think something like this with a lot of room in a very unsettled market with the Fed announcement and conference, I think it makes sense. All right. So that is what I have for today. Always please hit the subscribe. I really appreciate it. And also check me out over at airmer.com. All the links are there in my description of this video. I also want to let you know this week I'm going to be recording a video on calendars. It's going to be extensive, probably be an hour and a half or more video course on calendars that will be ultimately for sale over on the Arimer site, probably by next weekend or early the following week. I already have one over there on the Put Butterfly if you want to check that out. And that's also in the description. But that's coming, and it'll give you a chance to really get a deep knowledge of calendars, which you guys know I love to do, particularly when we're under 15 on the VIX, which we're very rapidly approaching. I think unless something disturbing happens to the market, we'll probably be under 15 on the VIX by later this week, maybe even sooner, and calendars will come back in play, and then that course will come out, hopefully give you another arrow in your quiver of trade strategies that you could use. All right. Well, I do appreciate you guys checking me out every week. I'll be back here next week. Have a great one. Always leave your comments. I'm happy to answer those. Have a great week. Good luck in your trading. Bye-bye.